It's a new year and a new chance for you to make a fresh start with your compliance. For the next 31 days on the FCPA Compliance Report, we're going to be bringing you a daily tip, strategy, or idea that you can use to improve your program. Here's your host, Tom Fox, the Compliance Evangelist.
This month's sponsor of 31 Days to a More Effective Compliance Program is Affiliated Monitors. Founded in 2004, Affiliated Monitors provides professional, independent integrity monitoring and ethics and compliance assessments nationally and internationally and across almost all industries. With its knowledge of effective ethics and compliance programs and cultures, Affiliated Monitors is respected for its work as the corporate monitor on matters ranging from multinational corporations to small and mid-sized companies and even individuals. Having served in over 750 monitorships, no one has more experience as an independent monitor than the team at Affiliated Monitors. For more information on how an independent monitor can help improve your company's ethics and compliance program, visit this month's sponsor, Affiliated Monitors, at www.affiliatedmonitors.com. Continuous improvement through compliance program upgrades. Continuous improvement can come in many different shapes, sizes, and packages. As with all things compliance, you are only limited by your imagination. Have you ever thought about a tech implementation for compliance as a way for continuous improvement? Probably not, but it is also a way forward for continuous improvement. Execution is where rubber meets the road in compliance. For any chief compliance officer or compliance practitioner, having not only an effective tech strategy for compliance, but one that is executed is critical. This is where a tech solution for compliance can step in to make a very big difference. Typically, a CCO comes from the General Counsel's office or has some type of legal or other non-technical professional background. While resources and headcount are always an issue for a CCO, work on administrative matters can also put a strain on a corporate compliance program. One of the first issues a CCO should consider is having an automated program to handle the administrative tasks and then couple it with a measurable data which allows a CCO to move from a detect mode to a preventive mode and even a prescriptive mode. With this consistency, you can deliver a more robust risk management strategy to senior management and the board of directors. Another challenge for many CCOs is how to interpret the data they receive from a tech solution. In short, what does this all mean? The key is to work backwards to figure out not only what type of metrics will be generated, but what a CCO might need going forward. You want to be very clear on what the data your program apprehending in terms of reporting and what is needed to implement the compliance program going forward. You should begin your analytics at the transaction level and roll them up to a state where you can see enough information to make a more holistic appraisal. While it is obviously important for a tech solution implementation to be successful, if you work towards it from the start, it can help make things richer and more succinct at the conclusion of your project. Next, consider system deployment. This means both adoption of a tech solution and its continued and ever-expanding use. You should begin by putting the compliance program into the tech solution, then move to train on the solution going forward. The training works not only for the compliance professional present at the deployment, but for those who might come into the compliance function after deployment. This means continuous implementation, which is working to grow and expand the use of the tech solution, not only to cover the original issues, but expand the tech solution to meet new challenges. This approach has some very significant and positive implications for the compliance professional. This is another way to talk about continuous improvement in your compliance program. You should take care that there is a 100% attention rate in order to stay relevant within the organization. Ensuring there is continued coverage to support not only from the home office level, but also from the country level, essentially partnering with the business to ensure that it grows the tech solution that is right-sized for them. Even if you have a small or medium-sized compliance function, you want to be able to scale your compliance program down the road into a bigger due diligence solution for compliance. In such cases, this can work to right-size the compliance program and appropriately identify and manage high-risk vendors, delivering additional reports with the tech solution configured so that it can properly get additional reports as needed. And this is all part of continuously working your tech solution to ensure it is right-sized for your organization. Think about that for a moment, as this is taking the concept of it, continuous improvement, and adding an ongoing tech solution. This is one of the areas the Department of Justice and Securities and Exchange Commission discussed in their jointly issued 2012 FCPA Guidance as Hallmark number 10 in the 10 Hallmarks of an Effective Compliance Program. This is not simply taking data from your compliance program and feeding it back in to create continuous improvement, but is using a tech solution to not only make your compliance program run more efficiently, but using that same tech solution to help continuously improve your compliance program. Such an approach uses subject matter expertise of the tech solution provider to help the compliance professional come up with a more effective compliance program. For the compliance professional, it is expanding out their reach and scope through not only the use of a greater tech SME, but with the information from their own compliance program to create greater business efficiencies and effectiveness. So what are today's 3 key takeaways? Well, one, I've said this before, but I want to emphasize it again. Even in continuous improvement, as a compliance professional, you are only limited by your imagination. Number 2, the delivery of a tech solution for compliance can be beneficial in multiple ways. It can make you more efficient. It can make you more cost-effective. It can give you more data. It can make your business run efficient. And finally, number 3, start your analytics at the transaction level and move upward to give yourself a more holistic approach and holistic information of your compliance program going forward. I hope you'll join us again tomorrow, where we take up another topic in continuous improvement of 31 days to a more effective compliance program. As a call to action, I would ask that you tell one of your colleagues about this podcast series on the nuts and bolts of compliance, 31 days to a more effective compliance program, and this month's topic of continuous monitoring. 31 Days to a More Effective Compliance Program is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network, and this month's sponsor is Affiliated Monitors. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow for another episode in 31 Days to a More Effective Compliance Program.